You're going to take the lining as well as the main part of the fabric, and now you're going to sew these two pieces together. You're going to match the seam allowances together, right sides together, of course, and you're going to make sure the seam allowance on both the top and the bottom are to one side. Notice they're on one side, and you're going to pin the middle, the left, the right, the top, the bottom, as well as the center, making sure the seams are both on one side, and you're going to sew it approximately a 1/4 inch on the top, like you see over here. Notice how I'm making sure both seams are on one side, and also the bottom. Okay, the straight part again is the bottom now, and the curved part is the top of your mask. Once you're done, just like we did the center front of the mask, you're going to clip, 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 clip. It is so important to clip your mask. Now you're going to see here I make a little mistake where I didn't clip one part of the mask right over there, and see it's kind of like pulling. You're going to go ahead and watch how I clip it, and you can see almost instantly it opens up. The reason we do this, again, it's so important to clip your mask seam allowance so you can make those nice curved edges. Okay, so now we got our little puff of a mask. All right, so you need your tailor's board once again, and you're going to take your tailor's board and you're going to put the freshly sewn together mask along the top and the bottom, pressing the seam nice and flat. Okay, the reason we do this is because we're going to now mold it along our tailor's ham. So yes, it's good to have a tailor's ham, and this is a tailor's ham. Okay, so the whole reason we just did that first press, what we just finished, is to do this. Now notice that the mask is going to start lying flat. We're going to now mold it and really press the two sides together, completely flipping it inside out like a nice hard shell. Okay, this is actually molding the mask for that rounded curve. You're going to press the top, the sides, the bottom, and it's going to be one straight line basically. And notice you're not going to see any of that lining peeping out. Now you have a nice pressed flat mask, and you're going to keep on doing them over and over again for your loved ones. Okay, so this is just another view of doing the same technique, pressing the top and the bottom seams of the mask and then molding it onto your ham. Okay, so now we're going to make the little tunnel for your metal wire for the top of your nose. So on the top of your mask, we're going to do a top stitch approximately 1/2 inch down from the edge of your mask. Do not forget to add your back stitch when you start and stop your stitching. Okay, and after you're done with that, you're going to add your wire. Okay, so you're going to make sure the raw edges of your seam allowance inside the mask is on one side, and you're going to insert the wire on the opposite hole. You want to make sure because that way it's easier for you to go through the center front of the inside of this kind of casing that we're doing here with your wire for your mask. Then you're just going to kind of snake it in there, and there you go. You got your wire in your mask. Now that we have the metal in our mask, we're going to go ahead and finish off the left and the right hand side and create some loops for your elastic. I folded it approximately a 1/4 inch and then a 1/2 inch, and now I'm going to sew the very edge of that loop. I'm going to do it both on the left and the right hand side of this mask, and this way it'll not let that piece of wire come out of your mask either. Now that you have your mask done, we're going to put our elastic through. That is my loop turner. Now you can see that little hinge a lot better right there. You're going to take that loop turner, and you can see how easy it is to just kind of shove that through the loophole and take your elastic and put the latch right there and go ahead and pull it through on the left as well as on the right hand side of your mask. Okay, once you're done pulling your elastic through, the holes of the mask, you're going to triple knot it. When you triple knot these elastics, you're going to lose approximately 2 inches or less, and if you do it really badly, more, and you're going to have to, be careful. But you're going to lose approximately 2 inches. Once you go ahead and triple knot it, you're going to pull it really, really tight to make sure the knot stays nice and tight. And then once you do that, you're going to trim off the excess elastic. And once you're done clipping off the excess elastic, you are done with your mask. And look at this beautiful mask you just made yourself, and you should be so proud of yourself, and you're going to give this to all your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching my take on how to make a proper mask, and I hope to see you again. Take care.
That birthed the galaxies. Creativity is the way that the cosmos evolves and communicates with itself. The great uplifting of humanity beyond its self-destruction is the redemptive mission of art.